Hi, this is Blake Levine. Today I want to do a discussion about living with depression and finding a way to continue no matter what has happened. So, for many of those of us that live with depression, we face adversities that take away almost all of our energy. I want to share that when my only brother Adam Wachtel died of a heroin overdose, it was a situation that looked so dark and dismal because there was no way to change. And as a therapist for many years, and now as a life coach, I've been able to work to help people change their problems. And even in my own existence, when I've had issues, I've done my best to change. And when you lose someone you love, like your brother, there's no way for it to be different. There's no ability to bring him back to life. So when you go through something like a loss of a loved one, you must figure out how to find the courage and the energy and the hope to keep going. And during this time, I started to focus on how a higher power or God could allow me to continue. I also began to break many of the addictions I faced. And I learned that when we are going through loss or change or problems, we may find the need to be addicted to something toxic. And sadly for my brother, when he had hard times, he reached for drugs and alcohol and eventually heroin. And for many of us, we have some type of addiction and can still kind of hold on. But when you face an addiction to heroin, it can become so deadly that you do not survive. And I want to give you some tips today to allow light into your life. So that is to remember what a beautiful, incredible, awesome, healthy, happy, joyful, and outstanding human being you are. God made us each to be different and unique. And when you look in the mirror, you should see the light that is around you. You have a purpose. You have a reason for being here. You have gifts. You have abilities. And you are someone that is part of this world. And even those that are depressed can forget what the reason they are here is, but you may be someone that's there for your friends. You may be someone that's there for their family. You may be there for your husband or wife or your children. You may be there for the kids that are in your school. And many that have depression feel like nobody likes them or nobody wants to know them. But that doesn't have to be the long-term truth. Even if you go out somewhere and you see someone walking around, you say hi or you smile at them, that's an extremely valuable interaction. Maybe the other person is down and having a hard time, and you look at them in the eyes and you shake their hand, or you do something kind, or you're at a store and you say to the clerk, "It's so nice to see you and thank you for helping me." And these little small interactions may seem like they're not a purpose, but they are. And we all need that in our life. We need people to treat us with warmth and friendliness and hope. And often with the digital world, we're not as in-person interacting. You may not be in my house today or in my office today, but you're here connecting with me. And maybe you're on YouTube and you're listening to speakers or musicians and you're connecting with what they've created. And if that kind of connection is one of your main sources, hold on to that. Remember that that is valuable. It's still great to be in the real world and seeing people face to face, but if you can or you don't often do that, you still have the ability to connect. And I find that for me, I often connect through music when I listen to songs that have great beats and bring joy to me, and the lyrics are fun and exciting. It makes me feel happy and joyful. When I'm feeling sad or depressed and I start to listen to something that has a message about loss or passing away. For example, I like hip hop music, and there's a song that talks about when the Notorious B.I.G. passed away, and I listen to it whenever I think about losing my brother. Or there's other songs about Tupac Shakur passing away that artists have made in his honor, and I listen to them and I connect with the lyrics and with the own loss that I face. And when I'm down and depressed, I often can listen to things that allow me to feel soothed and happier and to know that I can continue. And I have to tell you that many people spend most of their life searching and trying to figure out who they are. What do they stand for? What do they believe? What is life all about? Why are we here? What's our reason for going on? Are we going to have enough money? Are we going to be able to be abundant? Can we afford to do all the things we want? And when we can't, when we're struggling financially, we say to ourselves, why me? Why do I see someone else that has a Lamborghini, or someone else that has a Rolls Royce, or someone else that's flying on a private jet, or someone else that's traveling all over the world? And when we start to say that God has a unique purpose just for us, and even though I've been a coach for many years, I often have worked with other coaches to help me, or therapists. And I remember one great coach told me that you have to walk your own path. You have to only say to yourself, I am going to focus on who I am. I'm going to focus on what I'm here on this earth to learn. And that's the final lesson I will share with you today. And that's, I believe that God made us to be here to learn, to find things about life that we don't know, to figure out how to overcome challenges, how to enjoy the good times and survive the hard times. And when we figure out that everything is a lesson, everything has something to teach us, even the hardest, most painful, saddest things we've ever experienced have some bit of hope and knowledge within them, and we have the courage to ask a higher power to help us through, we can walk on the path to serenity and hope. I want to thank you for watching this video. We have hundreds of YouTube videos, and check out my website, bipolaronline.com. That's bipolaronline.com and BlakeLevineCoaching.com. My wife and I do life coaching by phone and text and video chat with people all over the world. You can work directly with me or her. She lives with depression, so she works on that and other health issues. She's a physician assistant who has worked in the medical field for many years and now is joining us as a coach. I've also helped people from all over, and I love to work and listen and help you thrive. So you have a great day, and thank you for listening to this. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon.